Hi everyone, welcome to Make It Happen. I'm Geoffrey, and today we are going to make a 2 meters long desk made out of pallet wood. First, I tried to roughly sketch the desk. My main constraint was to think about how to keep the desk dismantleable. I am not efficient yet at doing sketches. I don't have any methods or technique to do it the right way, but I hope I will improve my process in the future after a few builds. So first I started to build the two legs and the frame of the desk. I don't know if my planer is not powerful enough or if I just have to sharpen the blades, but it always takes me forever to make pieces of wood flat. So after using the planer first, I decided to try another method using the table saw. I don't have a blade with a small number of teeth, so I think it can explain the fact that I had quite a bit of resistance while doing these rip cuts. I actually went way faster, but I found it quite impressive and dangerous. So if you want to do a cut like this, please be extremely careful. I wanted to make the legs assembly with lap joints. So first I started to do several passes to remove material. I quickly realized that I had a problem and that my joint was not flat. The reason is because the vibration of the saw makes the adjustment handle vibrate, and thus the blade is progressively moving while I am cutting. So what I did instead of doing passes was to do only 2 cuts, holding the handle with one hand and pushing the sled with the other one. I know it's not ideal, but it's all what I could do. I think this problem is clearly due to the quality of the saw. If you guys have any ideas of what else it could be, like a screw not well screwed for example, please let me know your recommendation in the comments. For the top assembly of the legs, I didn't use glue since I wanted it to be dismantleable. So I decided to insert a nut in the wood with some epoxy to be able to tighten it from the top with a screw. Even with the epoxy, I realized that the nut could come out of its place. So I decided to cut thin boards of wood to glue them above the nuts in order to lock them up inside the wood. I don't have a drill press and I had to do these big holes to receive the head of the screws. So I made this wood jig to try to drill straight as much as I could. It was not perfect, but better than nothing. I used some sawdust and white glue to make some putty. I then used it to fill some holes and gaps on the wood. Once my frame was done, it was time to take care of the main board. I used some OSB to get a solid base, then I glued all my pallet boards above. Okay, so here was the first time that I have made the desk standing. As you can see, it was not solid enough. The desk was wobbling from left to right. So I did a first attempt of reinforcement by adding a transversal bar at the bottom back of the desk. By the time that the glue of the bar was drying, I started to hand plane the top of the desk because it was not perfect yet. I also started to sand the top of the desk and do the paint of the frame. Doing a cut like I am doing here is quite dangerous because the weight of the bar might make the jig fall on the side of the saw. So please prefer a meter saw for that kind of cut. I had to keep the reinforcement bar dismantleable as well, so I used the same method that for the top with the nut locked into the wood. Now that the bar was mounted, I could try if the desk was still wobbling, and unfortunately it was. For me, it's mainly due to a lack of accuracy on my assemblies. The cuts are not perfect, so it creates some plays on the overall furniture. So I continue to reinforce the desk to make it really tight and strong. This time I used two types of different inserts instead of inlaying nuts on the wood, and it was way more convenient. The first kind of insert gave me some difficulties because it was not flush with the wood and it created a gap, making the whole assembly moving. So I had to inlay them into the wood. As you can see, I had some troubles with the pallet wood, which is crackling when you are carving it. So I added some epoxy to secure the assembly. The second type of insert was way more convenient to deal with. You just have to drill a hole and screw the insert into the wood. I definitely recommend to use this method if you need to get a thread in the wood. Finally, after these three types of reinforcement, it became strong. For the finishing, I decided to apply 1 coat of tank oil and 3 coats of matte varnish to prevent the paint from coming off. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was actually the longest build I have ever done. It was not that easy, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I wanted to apologize if I didn't release any video on the last weeks. I have to move from my old apartment, so I was busy looking for a new apartment and moving. And now there is some problem with the COVID-19. So I don't know yet when will be the next release because I'm currently opening the company and I also have some other job to do because right now I'm not earning any money with it, so I have to find other sources of money. I hope I will deliver something to you as soon as I can. I hope you enjoyed the video again. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, like and comment if you liked it. I will wish you a good week, and until next time, don't forget that if you want something, you can just make it happen. Bye.